Okay, so let's do the rate my junk. So the first one I think I'm gonna do is Rizbola. All right. Holy shit, Rizbola. Is Rizbola still here? Okay, so Rizbola was one of the first people who sent in his junk, and then he didn't include his IDs. So I said, hey, if you want me to rate your junk, I need to send me ID. So he did. He sent me his ID, so he's legit. I don't know. I'm speechless when I see Rizbola. It's like it's I don't know how to say it without. Is he here? Is he gone? Rizbola, are you there? I don't want to talk about you when you're not here. Oh, there he is. Let me get my my instrument. So this is my my manoscope to see to do my evaluating of Rizbola, and I'm looking at it. Okay, it's almost obscene. That's the only way I can describe it. When I look at it, it's just like, man, that's obscene. That's an obscene junk. It's thick. It's really thick. It's a thick piece of junk. It's uncircumcised. Okay, so hold on a second. Let me get to the next level. Oh, okay, here it is. See, boys and girls, there's another. I just added a new feature on my manoscope. This new feature right here. So you can really like look at it up close, okay? So I'm gonna be like looking at it up close. Holy macro. Rizbola, you gotta be very proud of this. It's right now, it's like, it's right there between USDA choice and all the way up to prime. It's like, it's floating right there. But then when I put on the man magnifier, the manoscope with the man magnifier, I realized that he's completely shaven, so it's gonna go down. You know how I like at least an inch or 2 inch of pubes. So now it's back down to choice. But he has like, I mean, it's just thick everywhere. It's just thick on top, thick in the middle, thick balls. It's just thick, 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 thick. Oh! Okay, so I'm looking at the second picture. It's a downward where it's completely erect. And it kind of go halfway straight on. And then it kind of like, oh, I'm going to make a 45 degrees turn to the left. Again, his hand, unless he has like baby hands, tiny ass hands. I mean, this thing is like, it's like a fucking, it's bigger than this. It's thicker than this. Okay, it's thicker than my remote control. But it's like, oh, I'm going over to the left. And he has like one giant knob like this. I'm gonna have to start, studying veins, but one big thick vein halfway down, and then it's kind of like flare out, Medusa out into the rest, and it curve. Holy cow. Girls, um, you're gonna have your work cut out for you when you see this. You're like, I'm gonna be tired after this. I'm gonna be exhausted working on this. You know what? But for being obscene, I'm gonna go up all the way up to prime because it's just fucking thick. It's like his hand is like this, but then I'm doing. He's doing like this with his hands to show that, you know, put his hand next to it to show me that, you know, that this is no random picture from the web. That's his actual photo, and it's the same size. This see the hand. It's how thick it is. It's the same size. So, again, I mean, you right now tie with Spider Boy. Spider Chat 420. It's like a little bit above prime. And the reason that you're not Wagyu is because you shave your pube, you're completely bald, and that little curve to that's going to be a lot of like, you know, a lot of work for your mates. You know, it's a lot of work down there. But it's maybe it's nasty. It's really like, what did I say? What did I say in the beginning when the word I described it? It was it's not nasty. It was obscene. Yes, it was obscene. So I'm gonna do a final. Yeah. Rizbola, congratulations. That thing is just obscene, all right? And right there, that's where you are. Congratulations, right up there. So everybody congratulate Rizbola for his junk. His junk is like obscene. Again, if you whip it out, you know, you're gonna don't be offended or don't be surprised when people go like that, okay? And then they calm down after they see it because you know, it's kind of, because it's not bad. It's like an obscene reaction. It's like, that's nasty, you know, nasty in a good way, not in a bad way. So, but again, you might read it wrong. Don't, you know, be confident because it's nasty in a good way. So people might react to it at first, but it's a good reaction. So be confident. All right. So I'm just telling you guys on your future submission, if you can handle, you know, the answer, don't ask the fucking question. Don't submit it if you can't handle it, you know. If, you know, don't be crying, don't get depressed. If you send in your junk and it's not you know, and it's not your expectation, you know, don't cry, and then you know what, first of all, don't send it in if you're going to cry. And then if you do cry, you know what to do if you cry. People, where's my VaN slaves are, tell them what to do if he's starting to cry. I have a technique to stop you from crying. No, not jack off. That's right, M. Kanzu, it's your finger. You shove your dry finger up the ass. And that would distract you from crying. Some people here are paying attention and some people aren't. So, you know, congratulations, Rizbola. And then for the future people, you know, don't fucking, if you can't handle it, don't bring it in.